Muy buenas, ya estamos por aquí. Así que vamos al tema. A ver, se puede, se ve. Perfecto. Y... un momento. Y empezamos. Bueno, vamos a darle a continuar ya la partida. Que no recuerdo. Me suena alto mi volumen. Me voy a morir. Bajo esto. Aquí, vale. Vale, nos quedamos que nos tenemos que ir de aquí. Tenemos que ir a hacer un mogollón de cosas, creo, ¿no? A ver. Me he bajado aquí el volumen, que si no me voy a quedar sordo.
Hey, Wally.
Tenemos un...
What was the deal with all the
Todavía no.
crazy maps on Monkey Island?
I made the map to the secret, and a darn good one, I might add. But what other people do with it after purchase is not my legal responsibility.
Why didn't you tell me the map said the secret was right across the street? That would have saved me a lot of time.
Sorry,
Pues
but
sí,
I
nos
was
habríamos
all
ahorrado un
in the
buen
ADAP
follón.
on that one.
So the lookout is still kicking?
Yep.
Vale. Vámonos. Corre. Vamos a por el pescado.
Hello.
Are these eels?
Hagfish. Very tasty, but don't let him get around your neck.
Pues sí, hay que tener cuidadillos, eso es normal.
They look great, but I don't have a wheelbarrow.
¿Qué son estos peces
What are these
espinosos?
pointy ones?
Slime heads. Some folks like to cut off the pointy parts before eating, but that's a personal choice.
Vale. ¿Y estos peces amorfos? Pues peces sin forma.
Toadfish.
Ya dice la palabra.
Surprisingly, no relation to actual toads.
Como bosteza este hombre. El libro al final de la plancha.
What's that flag with all the holes in it?
Quite proud of that. We caught it up in a fishing net one day. 'Tis one of the signature flags of Bella Fisher herself.
Bella Fisher. That was Bella Fisher's
Bella Fisher.
flag?
That's what I said.
La quiero.
yes.
He's a handsome devil.
First fish I ever caught. Couldn't bear to eat it. Of course, I was only a lad of 3 at the time.
Cangrejo.
Nice crab.
Fought him for 11 hours. Sorely wanted to eat him, but it weren't crab season at the time.
Buah, ¿cómo suena eso, no?
Nice shark.
Don't let the size fool ya. The coral fire shark is the most dangerous shark of all. That one took down 17 good sailors and 3 dinghies before we even reeled him in.
¿Es lo mismo? Es lo mismo, ¿no? Sí. Estos
What
peces
are these little yellow
amarillos.
guys?
They're lump suckers. Easy to eat and great for sucking out cysts and boils.
No, qué bien, ¿no? Pues hay veces que estas cosas valen para... Entraré por el sushi, ¿no? ¿Este qué es? Uy, aquí hay más.
That's an interesting mounting method.
Caught that one trying to escape.
Excellent marlin.
Aye, that ain't real. It's a promotional item from a local yak butter fellow. But it looks nice enough.
I'd like to buy some fish.
That's an excellent life decision, me lad.
Vamos a comprar.
Today we've got hagfish, toadfish, slimehead, bloater, and lumpsucker. What'll it be?
Pues no lo sé. Pez de bruja.
Hagfish.
Here's a box full. Should be plenty. You want me to run a tab for you?
Sure. Thanks.
No he comprado más. Voy a comprarlos todos. Pues no lo sé. Igual no quiero. Vámonos.
I think I'll browse today's catch.
You'll find none better.
What are those fish up there called?
Floaters. Best not to ask
Peces
why.
hinchados. Qué
That's
trofeo.
an amazing trophy you have there.
Está durmiendo el tío
That's a
ese.
combination
Me va a dar a mi
trophy
sueño
and
también.
ice water, in case we ever get an insect infestation.
Is the flag for sale?
Bite your tongue. That's property of the chums.
Los peces gordos.
With the who?
No one.
It's too late. The bait's out of the bag. We might as well
Me va a
tell
contar que qué.
the chums is by way of being a
Semisecreta.
semi-secret society of anglers.
Cañeros.
Mostly we tell stories.
Estos son los que se van de marcha por ahí por las discotecas 10 días seguidos sin parar. Me quiero unir, yo también,
Can I
claro.
join the chums?
Well,
Por favor.
Please.
have you got any good fish stories?
Ya.
One time, I was swallowed by a manatee.
No one knows what a manatee is. Trust me, make it a whale. It'll be better.
Okay.
Take this fishing lure. Other chums will have these too, on their clothes or displayed somewhere. Go out and find them, show them your lure, and tell them your story. They'll give you advice. Learn all you can. Then come back here and tell us your story
Vale.
again.
You could start with that young pirate that hangs around at the scum
Por
bar.
ejemplo, que pregunte al
Don't tell
Jumbar.
him where to start. He's supposed to look for the lures.
Pero esta también tenía uno. Esta de aquí, ¿no? Era, ¿no?
Welcome back.
Sí.
Vaya.
Vamos a ver si nos dice algo. Vamos a enseñárselo.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time,
Bueno, la de la
my
ballena.
ship was swallowed by a whale.
But then what? The key point of every fish story is a dramatic ending. Did you land the fish? Did it get
Vale.
away?
Entiendo
Did
que
someone get married or
tengo que hacer una
killed?
historia
Or both?
potente, ¿no?
People want to know how things turn out.
Oh, that makes sense.
Want to give it a try?
No, ahora no.
Nah, I think I've got it.
Some other time.
Otro día. Vale.
I can tell it's early in your training.
4 miembros de los peces
Find
gordos te
some other
ayudarán a pulir
members
la
of the
técnica, vale.
chums, and they'll help you hone your
Pues let's
skills.
go, vámonos.
Okay.
Venga, vamos a hablar con la del... La señora pirata. Pirata.
I'm closer than ever to finding the secret of Monkey Island.
I'm not any closer to caring about it.
I'm closer than ever to finding the secret of Monkey Island.
I'm not any closer
Vale,
to
vale,
caring about it.
perdón. Esto, enséñaselo.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time, my ship was swallowed by a whale.
Y luego escapamos a través del sistema digestivo, con barco y todo. Y luego Morgan me dejó inconsciente y me vendió a mis enemigos. Clavamos un anzuelo a la faucila de la bestia y la pescamos por dentro. ¡Guau! Hostia, se suena muy bien. Ayudé a que escapara al anochecer. Aún nos escribimos de vez en cuando. Clavamos un anzuelo de la fauces. O sea,
We
este
stuck
suena
a
muy
hook in
bien,
the
¿eh?
beastie's mouth and caught it from the inside.
You know what your story needs at the part
Introducción,
just at the
decir qué es lo que
stage, to
pasa
let
y
us
quiénes
know
son los
what's going
personajes. Vale.
on and who the people are. It should come at the beginning, like
A beginning?
a beginning, exactly.
Like a beginning.
Like, I
A
was on the
bikini.
deck of a burning Spanish galleon with Horseface and Ichijo. And then all of a sudden, and then you take it from
Pepe
there.
Picores.
Want to give it a try?
Vale.
Okay.
Una cazadora llamada Morgan Le Fay tenía a mi primer oficial. A punta de espada. Estaba en una cofa con un viejo demonio llamado Flambé. Mi primer viaje a Monkey Island, la tripulación estaba inquieta. Este era mi primer
It was
viaje a
my
Monkey
first
Island.
trip to Monkey Island. The crew were restless. And then, all of a sudden,
De repente mi barco fue muy engullido por una ballena.
my ship was swallowed by a whale.
Clavamos un anzuelo en las fauces de la bestia y la pescamos por
We
dentro.
stuck a hook in the beastie's
Ah,
mouth
eso?
and caught it from the inside.
Yeah, that's the way. Your story's not bad. But it's missing a few things.
Vale.
Find some other chums to help you fill in the gaps.
I'll do that.
Habla con el cocinero.
I hear patio dining is all the rage these days. You could think of this as a head start on renovations.
Insurance would probably have helped.
Y esto era el pagaré.
What would you say if I told you the governor authorized funds to address the damage to the shipyard?
Repairing the shipyard is good for the economy. I'm pro-business.
Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
No, you
¿por qué
can't
no?
take it. With my bar gone and no
vale.
hope to repair it, this is all I have left.
What are you drinking?
Soda with a twist
Gaseosa
of
con un toque de aguacate.
It might be a little fizzy for your grog palates.
A probarla.
Not done with my drink.
Bueno, pero me voy. ¿Me puedo ir? Pues sí. Vamos a eructar.
Hello.
Dar un sorbo.
That was refreshing.
Ay, ay, ay,
Hey,
ay.
how about a burping contest?
Always! Winner keeps the blowfish.
Qué forma de compartir el COVID. Y buah, lo va a reventar, ¿eh? No está mal. Venga, déjame. Muy buenas, Eric. ¿Qué tal? Bienvenido. Hostia, este suena muy guay, ¿eh? Uy.
Aye, that was an absolute
tampoco ha sido para tanto.
ripper. I hereby declare you the
Tampoco
winner.
ha sido para tanto.
The blowfish is yours.
Venga. Me lo he quedado, ¿no? Aquí lo tenemos. Perfecto. Vale. Vámonos. ¿Qué tal? ¿Bien? Vámonos a que nos firme el pagaré. El pagaré. Déjame que me cuelo de todos vosotros. Fírmamelo. Que te avío. Toma ahí. ¿Me das más pagarés de la ayuda humanitaria?
Can I get any more disaster relief IOUs?
It's one to a customer. If you want, I
puedo
can
modificar el
revise
pagaré.
the
Ah, eso,
IOU
eso,
I
eso.
gave you to apply to a different project, but that's as far as I can go.
Sí, por favor.
Yes, please.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Mi barco sufrió de daños y todo. No, eso no. Hay que reforzar la cárcel. Quiero reconstruir los comercios locales. Comercio local. Comercio local. Apoyar a los pequeños negocios.
I'm sure you'll have public support on that one.
Ahí.
Here you
Muchas
go.
gracias. Vámonos. Tiriri, vámonos. Por aquí. Ah, no, por aquí. Llegaremos más rápido. Aquí a mi... No, a mi barco no. ¡No! No, vuelve. Nos quedamos por aquí, me he equivocado. Muy cerca de mi barco. Ahí. Oh, qué barco más chulo tengo. Espectacular. Ahora sí. Repasar el pagaré.
What would you say if I told you the governor authorized funds for the rebuilding of the scum bar at an unspecified future date?
She did? That's fantastic.
Bien.
I'll have a sunken area that catches grog spills for recycling and a medical triage room. Excuse me, lots to plan.
Quiero
Okay, if I take
el
this
libro.
cookbook back now?
Por favor.
Sure, of course.
Vale. Nos vamos ahora a... Hostia, está ahí Murray. Vamos para arriba. ¿Dónde está el...? ¿Dónde está el vigía? Ah, no, claro, estaba el primero ahí reclamándolo todo. Pues sí, un poco más rápido. Habría llegado antes, creo que por el pueblo que por aquí. Vamos a devolverle el libro a la señora. Toma, señora.
Thanks a lot.
It looks like you tried to cook the book instead of the recipe. Oh well. I should be thankful I'm getting it back at all. Next time you can just put it in the bookshelf yourself.
Vale. El relato interminable, creo que es lo que digo. Ay, perdón. Ingredientes, náutico, combate náutico, trucus casero, el final de la plancha, la tubería de John Lenny. Nada, este creo que es el que quiero. Quiero este.
Can I borrow this book?
Fine, fine.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Examinar.
I tried to read this once, but I couldn't finish it.
Ya lo sé, que no fuiste capaz. Vámonos.
The human toll of these natural disasters is devastating.
Si hablo con ella y le digo más cositas.
Welcome back.
Hi there.
Espera, a este no tengo que darle esto, ¿no? No.
Hello again.
No quiero nada.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Vale, hasta luego. Está dormida. ¿No me puede hacer un mapa o algo este hombre? Pues...
Hey, Wally.
Adiós.
Bye.
Ah, muy buenas, ¿qué tal, tío? Muy bien. Sí, no estoy solo, muchas gracias.
Hey, Wally.
Este nada, no me interesa. Este no le puedo dar el libro, ¿verdad? A este creo que no. Aquí le tengo que dar el libro. Aquí no. Bueno, vamos a irnos. Aquí no tengo mucho que hacer.
On an errand, back soon. Darn it.
Ahora vuelvo. Está pirado. A ver si me lo deja. Ah, bueno.
Not done with my drink.
Da igual. Murray.
Don't get any
¿Dónde nos
funny
vamos?
ideas while I'm away from the ship.
No problem. I'll pretend I'm one of the writers.
Vale. Escorbuto. Barco a la deriva. ¿Vamos al barco primero? No puedo ir para ningún lado, ¿no? Hola, ay, me puedo mover por todo el mapa, así, pam, pam.
Ahoy!
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 ¡Ay! ¡Ay! Vale, ya. Permiso para subir a bordo.
Permission to come aboard.
Afraid we can't let you do that.
Permission to come aboard, sir.
This isn't a
Es un problema de
protocol
protocolo.
issue.
Although we do enjoy a good protocol.
Are you going to let me talk?
Apparently, that's what you enjoy doing.
There's been a deadly scurvy outbreak on the ship.
Escorbuto,
We're under
vale.
strict quarantine, so we don't infect others with this
Necesitamos
deadly pathogen.
a nuestra esposa. Vale, ¿dónde habéis sacado esa bandera tan chula con agujeros?
Where'd you get that cool flag with all the holes? It looks familiar.
We found it floating in the ocean. It's one of Bella Fisher's flags. She probably lost it when her
Ah,
ship
sí, se fue a
went down.
pique.
We're afraid to take it down and offend the scurvy gods.
There is no such thing as the scurvy gods.
Well, then why is there scurvy? Answer me that.
Vale, el escorbuto no es contagioso.
Scurvy is contagious.
You don't know that. My sister's best friend's dad's dietitian says it
Madre mía.
is.
It's a scientific fact.
Un hecho científico,
Oh,
claro.
don't try to snow us with your science quackery.
If scurvy wasn't contagious, then only one person would have it.
Duh.
¿Me regaléis vuestra bandera? Me van a decir que no. Tengo que primero hay que curar el escorbuto. Izquierda, derecha, arriba, abajo. En otro momento habría sido
Bye.
una forma de activar
Scurvy
los
bite.
chetos.
Scurvy bites. I knew this was bad.
The messages are a little mixed, but clearly enthusiastic.
You're welcome, and thank you.
Vale, señal de exclama stop.
This clever mashup really gets the point across.
Lee la señal de la mano.
I'm sensing a generally negative attitude directed at visitors.
You have the deductive power of a
Peligro
catalog.
biológico. Vale. Vale, vámonos. Vámonos. Zarpar. Ahí no, zarpar aquí. Vale, vamos a Isla Escorbuto. Terror. Hay más cosas hacia arriba. Bien. Madre mía, ¿no?
You're right. It won't
No se mueve, claro.
It's strong
Magia.
magic. I
Lógico.
can still get it open with a spell, but I need a good power spot.
It beats trying to find the keys. We don't even know where to start. It could take forever. Only a fool would do that.
I know an excellent place for power spells, but it's not
Así.
on this island.
Si no, no vemos a
We can
Lechak.
craft it there and then come back here.
We'll take my ship.
I'll stay here to keep an eye on the safe.
And steal the secret yourself? I don't think so. Stop it.
Clearly, no one trusts anyone to stay behind. We'll all go together.
What if someone else finds out the thing is here?
The only map is lost somewhere on Monkey Island. Probably eaten by a wild boar by now.
The map maker knows it's here. I've got a bone to pick with him anyway. I'm thinking maybe one of the large ones in the leg.
Vale.
Scurvy Island.
Oh,
This
Isla
is where
Escorbuto.
Elaine's been growing all the limes for the Marley Foundation's Scurvy project. She's probably back here by now. I can't wait to see her.
Se ha movido. A ver, ¿por aquí tengo algo o no? ¿Por aquí? Con la nariz.
It says the Marley Foundation's Scurvy Treatment and Prevention League, or STAPL, welcomes you to Scurvy Island. 1.5 miles to STAPL headquarters.
¿Es de verdad? Sí.
It's a very realistic likeness of the scarlet-plumed point and snip bird. I didn't know Elaine was into woodworking. Whoa, had me fooled.
Tengo... a ver si le gusta. No le gusta. Vaya pajarraco. Vamos al interior de la isla, venga. Madre mía. A la plantación de limas, al faro, a la playa, a mi barco a la playa. Roca enorme, al campamento, plantación de limas. No, aquí no hay nada ahí, vale. Al lago hondo, vamos primero al faro.
Oh, I love that place. It's like a 100-foot candy cane.
Vale, y no podemos ir.
That's where all the driftwood goes during driftwood mating season.
Cuando es época de celo.
Wow, Elaine sure has been busy.
Recoger limas.
I better talk to Elaine before I steal any limes from the foundation she's worked so hard to set up.
Vale. ¿A otras plantaciones? ¿Hay más? Ah, vale. Aquí son otras.
These groves go on forever.
Perdón. Vamos a ver.
Elaine and I swim there sometimes.
Nada, de vez en cuando. No me digas más, caballero.
Elaine and I debate about whether it looks like a parrot or a cockatoo.
Vale, pues nada, al campamento. Esperemos que esté allí.
Elaine, are you decent? Hello?
Una chocita tiene la amiga, ¿no? Es el líder de múltiples brazos.
Pirates used to have to steal this from Elaine to prove themselves. No, at least that's what they told me when they made me do it.
Vamos a ver. Madera, mira la leña.
It's nicely dried, pre-cut, and ready to go.
Vale. Y no tengo mucho más. Pues aquí, vamos a ver qué nos dice aquí. Lee la nota, mira el cuadro.
Hey, this used to be a picture of both of us. What happened to the me part?
Mío. Ese quitagrapas me trae recuerdos.
I pinched a yak with it once, and then I sort of accidentally pinched the staple remover. I had it for years before I remembered to give it back to Elaine. She was happy and mad at the same time. Happy. It obviously means something to Elaine, too.
Vamos a leerla.
Hi, I'm working due west of Driftwood Beach and due south of the lake today.
Al oeste de... Vale, ya está. Al final ha servido de algo. ¿Se lo puedo volver a dejar otra vez aquí? No me jodas. ¿En serio? No. Vale.
Hi, I'm working due west of Driftwood Beach and due south of the
Deriva
lake
y al
today.
sur del lago. Me lo marcará, ¿no? Al sur del lago.
That's where all the driftwood goes during driftwood mating season. Where do
Aquí.
I find the mint groves?
Si hago aquí, nada. Vale.
Hi, I'm working
Estoy
due
bajando
west of
al
Driftwood
oeste de
Beach
la
and
playa
due south of the lake
Maderiva
today.
y al sur del lago. Esto es el lago, al sur del lago, abajo, ¿no? O por aquí. Aquí.
Hi.
Hi.
Tenía ganas de volver a cruzarme contigo, compañera. ¿Qué hace una chica como tú en un paraíso tropical como este? Esta, hombre,
What's a nice
¿cómo
girl
no?
like you doing in a
¿Cómo
tropical
no?
paradise like this?
Harvesting limes for the foundation and
Pillina.
waiting for a ruggedly handsome pirate to stop by. What happened at the voodoo shop? Did you get the secret?
Una complicación.
There was a complication.
Isn't there always?
A big, heavy rectangular complication with 5 keyholes and a secret inside.
Well, that sounds daunting. What about LeChuck and Captain Madison?
They weren't there, oddly enough.
Well, be careful.
Vale. Vamos a tu iniciativa.
How's your project going?
The project has hit a snag. We have plenty of limes, as you can see, but people are refusing to take them. They say they don't like the taste and they don't believe they'll
Gusta el
help
sabor.
with scurvy. As an elected official, I could have issued an edict, but as a private citizen, I have to convince people. I tried this flyer.
Yeah, I've read part of this.
I know it's terribly dry, but the facts are there.
Vale, igual necesitamos que no lo firme, ¿no? ¿Has probado con otra fuente? Podrían ser limas pequeñitas. Y si el texto estuviera centrado en vez de alineado a la izquierda.
Have you tried using a different font? Comic Sans, for example.
Yes, but I need a small one to fit all the information on.
Bueno, las
What
ponemos.
about adding bullet points? They could be little limes.
People not liking limes is part of the problem, though.
Good point.
Vale. ¿Y si el texto estuviera centrado a la izquierda?
What if the text was centered instead
centrado.
of left justified?
Somehow I don't think that's going to make a lot of difference.
Claro.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
It's basically a sales and marketing problem, and neither of us is an expert in either of those things.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I'll hang on to the flyer. Maybe I can find
Stan.
a sales and marketing expert to look
Stan,
at.
ayúdanos,
Okay.
Stan. Tenemos que buscar a Stan. ¿Me das limas?
Can you spare any limes?
You can take a few.
Bien.
Well, like I said, I'm having trouble giving them away.
Perfecto. Vámonos. Vale, ahora mismo no podemos hacer aquí nada, no vamos. Vámonos a mi barco. A ver si... Atracar en el barco de LeChuck. Tela. No, todavía no. A ver.
You should try limes. They help prevent scurvy.
Where did you hear that?
Is that more of your science mumbo jumbo?
You need to leave
Mambo jumbo.
before you catch scurvy.
Deberíais comer vida, ayuda a prever el escorbuto. Ya lo sé. Está.
Have a look at this flyer on limes.
Ascorbic
No, así
acid
que no.
deficiency, collagen synthesis, mucus membranes.
Hey, that is a bunch of science nonsense.
We won't have any of that around here.
Vale.
It's all a trick to track our plunder.
As if you have any plunder.
Vale, vámonos.
Bye.
Me van a decir que
Don't
no.
let the scurvy bite you.
No quiero ahora perder el tiempo con... Vale. Navegar a Isla del Terror. Ya iremos luego a por... A por Lechak. Perdón. Mejor me abstengo de nadar. Muy bien.
I might catch something. Or something might catch me. This place doesn't like visitors.
Tocarlas.
Ah, Papa Pichu. That hurts. Hope they're not poisonous.
Con el cuchillo. Ay, no, así. Tío, no tengo cuchillo. No me vale. Y no me vale con nada más de esto. ¿Esto? No. La nota de Lane es... Ah, vale. No, vale. Wow, las limas y tú. Esto sí lo de antes. Madre mía, ¿esto qué es? ¿Estamos locos? El curso también conocido como hipoascorbemia es una enfermedad cuya sintomatología incluye debilidad, fatiga y dolor en las extremidades y evoluciona en hemorragia de las membranas mucosas, enfermedad gingival, cicatrización lenta y por último la muerte. Según estudios científicos, el escorbuto podría ser el resultado de una deficiencia de ácido ascórbico, que es vital para la síntesis de colágeno. Se recomienda compensar el nivel de dicho nutriente esencial mediante el consumo de limas. Por su seguridad, siga los pasos recomendados. Asimismo, los ciudadanos han de saber que la hipoascorbemia al ser un problema nutricional no se puede contagiar de un individuo afectado a cualquier otro. Tampoco existe ninguna posibilidad de contaminación a animales de compañía u objetos del entorno. El fuego no puedo bajar. El fuego, otro método. No puedo hacer nada. Vale. Pues eso. Lee el letrero.
Death waits for all who enter. I'd turn back if I were ye. That's encouraging. Yeah, I'd better not get any closer.
Vale. No nos acercamos más. Barco hecho de trizas. Vale. Ese barco no nos vale ahora mismo. A ver si nos deja entrar. Y morimos. Vale. Estamos aquí. Y tenemos que ver a dónde podemos ir. A una arboleda grotesca. A un lugar desafortunado. Espera, apretamos a una gruta viscosa, a un claro misterioso. Pues poco a poco, primero aquí. Este debió ser el último. ¿Y una llave? No es una de las llaves, ¿verdad? Pero no hago ojos a ninguna. Vale, perfecto, mía. ¡Pam!
I'm sure I'm a more skilled survivalist and have nothing to worry about. I'll just keep telling myself that. This place gives me that lonely feeling. I'd rather keep moving along.
Vale, bueno, vamos. Vale, tenemos una llave que nos viene muy bien. Vale, seguimos. A una arboleda grotesca. Corre. Vale, apretamos, vemos lo que hay. Árbol inclinado.
For a dead tree, it's a little too lively.
No hay salida.
Just a dead end. Sounds a little creepy if you think about it too much.
Vale, vámonos. Pues poco podemos hacer aquí. Por ahora. Creo. Terreno húmedo de setas.
In all the worst places, there are mushrooms.
Musgo colgante y repulsivo.
It's like a slow crashing wave of spores.
The Last of Us. Esporas de Last of Us. Esta ya parece un mal presagio. Vamos a darle.
Not sure I want to know what happened here. I'll be fine as long as I don't lose my wits and
Es
keep my
leña
head.
abandonada.
It looks really old and dry.
Parece muy vieja y seca. No puedo prenderle fuego, ¿verdad? No tengo aquí nada para prenderle fuego. Vale. Esqueleto espantoso.
Ugh, looks like he had the wrong person watching his back. What really bothers me is, why do these pirates look familiar?
Hormiga asesina enorme. Qué guay, me encanta.
It's looking at me funny, and I don't trust it.
Hocico, ¿no? Otra alma desgraciada.
Looks like another greedy pirate who met a sordid fate. Yeah, this place gives me the creeps. It's an old oil lamp with a little lamp fuel inside.
Con un poco de combustible. Tenemos que ponerla en marcha. Y esto prende el fuego. Perfecto. Ya lo tenemos todo hecho. Ruta misteriosa, senda tortuosa. ¿Dónde tenemos fuego? Aquí no. Miedito me da. A ver si podemos pasar un poquito. Ah, pues sí. Está viva.
Whatever it is, I don't think it wants me around. There's no such thing as a man-eating mushroom, right?
Más elementos locales
It's getting
espeluznantes.
hard to tell the flora from the fauna.
A ver, mira, por aquí hay algo. Abrir la verja. Tenemos llave, ¿no?
It's locked.
Está cerrada. Hostia, alguien está gritando. Vamos a ayudarle. Coger la llave plateada. A ver. ¿Y la
I
cerradura?
think the lock must be under that sign.
Lee el
It
letrero.
says XYZZY.
X, Y,
It
Z,
says
Z, I.
XYZZY.
Coge el letrero.
I can't quite get it off of there.
Vale. X, Y, Z, 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 Y. Vale, y...
It's not a skeleton key, but I
Vale,
did
pues
find
nos
it stuck
tenemos
in
que
a
ir. No podemos
skeleton's
hacer
chest.
mucho. Jolines. Ah, mierda. Vale. Aquí no puedo hacer nada, no tengo fuego. Pues nos vamos. Elaine no tenía fuego. Vale, nos vamos a melee. Al vigía. Y encendemos la... A ver si podemos. Igual no podemos, ¿eh? Pues sí.
Okay,
Encendida.
it's lit.
No, por aquí no. Me he equivocado. Mira, más leña. A mi barco. Vale, pues volvemos otra vez aquí. ¿Aquí era? No, era aquí. Aclaro misterioso. A ver qué pasa. Ah, no puedo. ¿Coger leña? ¿A puedo coger?
I think I'll fill up my coat pockets with this bulky firewood. It seems like it might come in handy somewhere. I'm sure no one will miss it.
Vale.
I'm not sure I want to know what happened here. I'll be fine as long as I don't lose my wits and keep my head.
No puedo entonces meter... Ah, pero yo pensaba que teníamos que meterle esto aquí. Bueno, da igual. Ya tenemos. ¿Nos volvemos a ir? Vale. Atracar en el barco de Lechak. Ver si está despejado.
Hello? Anyone up there patrolling the deck? Ready to kick me into the sea?
Vale.
Sounds like the coast is clear. I hope. Unless it's a trap.
You are a disgrace to the pirating profession.
I'm more focused on the staying alive profession right now, thanks. So far, so good. So, obviously I'm actually Guybrush Treepwood.
Pleased to meet you. Again. I assume that's your real skin this time?
Yeah, sorry for tricking you with the other two.
Two?
One. Math's not my best subject.
Either way, don't worry about it. You're LeChuck's rival, not mine. I've got better things to worry about. Also, I enjoyed the book you brought me.
¿Dónde está todo el mundo?
Where is everybody?
Flambe's up in the crow's nest. Odds are he's sleeping. Iron Rose said she was running an errand. The rest went with LeChuck on that other ship.
Would that be Captain Madison's ship?
I think that's right.
Interesting. Don't tell LeChuck I was here, okay?
Don't worry. I wouldn't want to risk making him that angry. He gets a bit, scary.
Vale, y Flambe, ¿por qué conserva el trabajo todavía?
Flambe still has a job. He doesn't do anything.
He's handy to have around when we have to fix things below the waterline at night.
Hang in there, Bob.
Still not funny.
Imagino que no puedo prenderle fuego, ¿verdad? No. Sigue todavía ahí.
Now's not a good time to attract attention.
Vamos para abajo. A ver. Ahora sí. A ver si puedo cogerlo ya.
If I'm wrong about what that is, taking it would be a big mistake. If I'm right, it would be a bigger one.
Entonces no sé para qué quiero venir aquí. ¿A por el huevo de la gallina? A ver. Aquí nada. No hay nadie. Robar. A pimienta, vale. Parece que lo han rellenado bien. Me lo llevo. Caja vacía. Asco. ¿Qué es eso? Hay una pata de algo. Buah, me va a hacer algo ahora. Esta caja vacía. Ahora la sopa. No quiero leer sopa.
Somehow I wish I'd never asked. It was more exciting before.
No me he hecho nada. Espera, abajo. El huevo.
I'll keep my distance. Mothers are more vicious
Yo
defending
tengo
their
un
young.
palo para probarla.
This is Chef Putra's demon pepper, made from the hottest peppers you can get. Tasting it is not a good idea.
No le puedo dar a ella. Qué malo soy, ¿no? Un poco.
It's nicely dried, pre-cut, and ready to
Lista
go.
para usar. ¿Dónde? Vamos a subir arriba a la cofa.
These things get more sophisticated every
Habla
year.
con flambé.
I wouldn't
No.
want to wake him up.
Vale, no me sirve de nada estar aquí. Me piro, vampiro. Vale, pues vamos. Son iguales, provisiones agotadas. Vale, pues vámonos. No podemos hacer mucho. Estoy pensando para qué. Y las corbuto no quiero. Tenemos que buscar a Stan. ¿Estará aquí? Corre. Wow, ¿qué ha
Stan's
pasado?
building collapsed. This place looks like an earthquake hit it.
¿Un retrato?
There's a torn picture in here. This half shows Stan himself.
Lo cojo. Cepillo de dientes. Lo pillamos. Vale. Pensar, rememorar. Vale. Calle menor. Oye, imagino que todavía no ha hecho nada, ¿no? Y eso todo reventado. Vale. Ya está.
Hello?
Uy.
It's not like her to leave the place unlocked. Also, I smell brimstone and beard oil. LeChuck's been here, and that magical glow on the safe is new. I bet that's his work. Unless it's Captain Lila.
No tenemos nada aquí.
I don't know what this glow means, but I bet it means LeChuck. Or Madison.
Vámonos.
Either way, I'd better find the keys soon.
Todo. ¿Qué ha pasado? Claro, que ha venido el Chuck.
Wally? What happened here? Wally's shop has been
Buscando
ransacked.
algún mapa, claro. Está todo destruido.
This is all that's left of Wally's standard-sized maps, globe, odd-sized maps, and boxes of other maps. Who could have done this? I guess LeChuck, obviously.
A ver.
Wally, can you hear me? Are you okay?
Estará por
I
ahí.
guess he's not here.
Ah,
He's
bueno.
probably not okay.
Destruido. Vale, no tenemos mucho más aquí. Vale. Aquí no se entera nadie. Recuerdos. Imagino que aquí detrás sigue sin haber nada.
seems to be stuck closed.
Vale. Y
Hey, Guybrush!
¿Dónde estaba Stan?
Where did you say Stan is?
They took him to the ice quarry on Bermuda.
Ah, Bermuda, vale.
Let's visit again soon.
Have your people call my people.
¿Cómo llegó a Bermuda? Puedo hacer cola, ¿no?
The human toll of these natural disasters is devastating.
Si me dice algo, vigía.
Who's manning the lookout if you're here in line?
You want to do it? Feel free.
A ver si me dice algo. Peleando, como siempre.
I don't really have anything to say.
Vale, pues nada, venga, nos vamos. Hasta luego, Lucas.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Vale. ¿Y dónde está Bermuda? Espera, aquí al museo, Si lo puedo volver a robar, lo vamos a hacer otra vez, ¿eh? Vamos a hacer otra vez. Por eso tenemos la llave. Vale. Vámonos. Ah, que se pide y todo. Ah, vale, perfecto. Oye, pues muy bien. ¿Y si vuelvo a entrar otra vez? ¿Qué pasa? Ya tenemos... O sea... Verde. Coger... Juzgar el... ¿Eh? ¿Cuál me gusta más? Esta. Ah, la puedo cambiar de lado. Fuera. Ya está. Así mejor. Madre mía, la lista de tareas hace que no la abro.
It's one of Bella Fisher's original pirate flags. Wait, what's this tiny writing on it? Replica not to scale. Oh, nuts.
Réplica no a escala. ¿Otra más?
It's locked. This key doesn't fit. This key doesn't fit.
Vale, ¿y cómo lo abro? A ver.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock.
Hostia, entra ahora. Ahí.
I'll just leave the replica flag in its place. Maybe he won't notice the real flag is missing.
Claro, vámonos. Ya está. Ahora sí, salsa corriendo.
You found it like this?
It was over 200 years old. It's the only one on the island. An irreplaceable natural resource.
Palillos.
What do with it now? Thanks.
How many people besides yourself even know the location of this tree?
Not many at all. I did tell someone about it just recently, but...
But what? Who was it?
Well, odd coincidence.
Vale, los busco. ¡Oigo! Creo que hemos acabado ya, ¿no?
My brilliant deduction is that the museum is closed.
No puedo
Lights
entrar ya.
off. Looks like they're closed.
¿Puedo entrar ahora? ¿Y por aquí? ¿Llego? Vale. ¿Sí están ahí?
Another reason I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish.
Vale. Me vamos a... muy cerca de mi barco. ¿Y dónde está ahora? Bueno, ya tengo la bandera. ¿Hay gente? Ah, no.
Well, they left behind the solid gold compass rose. This was no standard plundering.
No, ya lo sabíamos.
These maps were Wally's life's work.
Vale. Espera, ¿eso les tengo que decir algo?
Hello.
Si se la enseño, me va a decir algo.
It's one of Bella Fisher's flags, about 15 by 15 and full of holes.
A ver qué me
How
dice.
much do you guys know about Bella Fisher's other flags?
Not a lot, truth be told. Supposed to be
Dice 3
three
o
of
eso
my
dicen.
herd.
3 o eso dicen.
Welcome back.
Hi there.
Ay, que le digo a esta. No le gusta. Vamos a irnos. A ver si están dentro. Quejándose. Nada, no hay mucho que decir. Vale. Al barco. Ah, puedo seguir subiendo.
Halt, ship. If that's what you can call that.
Made it myself. It's a source of pride.
This is a scurvy inspection point. The law requires that you're carrying limes before I allow you to proceed north.
Llevamos limas.
Here, look, I have limes, see?
To proceed north, you'll have to fill out a customs declaration form. Name?
Guybrush Treepwood.
Guybrush Treepwood.
Fill this out and be completely honest.
Se ha marcado la pregunta 2. ¿Cuál fue su negocio de placer? ¿Ha sido miembro Partido Pirata? No. Ha marcado la pregunta 4. 6. Transporta ganado de gran tamaño. Transporta. Ha marcado las 7. Sí, ha marcado 9. Los roedores. Nunca antes llevaba un disfraz o usaba un sinónimo. Vale. Sí, ha marcado un número. Vale, está. O sea, que tengo que mirar. Vale. No transporta limas. Transporta limas, sí. Hemos destruido un artefacto valioso. No, eso no. Estoy rellenando un formulario de aduana. Pienso, luego existo. Ah, esto es impar. 1, 2, 3. Verifico que he contestado la pregunta 2 correctamente, sí. Está en el sur. Vale. ¿Esto me están rayando o qué? Marque esta. No marque esta. Entonces, esto va así. Marque esta si no ha marcado la 25. Entonces es impar. No marque esta si no marque. Vale, Vale, que lo he hecho mal.
All right, let's see how you've done. Good answer. Interesting you would check that one. Good penmanship. Not checking that was smart. Okay.
Vale, perfecto. Vale, vámonos. Seguro que era al azar.
Proceed with full approval of the Bermuda Port Authority.
Vale. La isla mínima. No voy a dar ni cuenta esa. Ya quiero esa antes de irme a Bermuda.
Stay back! I can see you! How did you find me?
I just sailed up and here you were.
Who are you?
I'm Guybrush Treepwood.
Tenemos una llave especial.
Are you alone?
Por ahora sí.
At the moment.
Thank goodness!
I'm Ned Filigree, accountant. I don't mean to be rude, it's just that I'm in hiding.
¿De quién? ¿De quién tienes miedo?
Who is it you're afraid of?
Well, have you heard of Stan S. Stanman?
Name sounds familiar.
Thank goodness they locked him away on Bermuda. He'll be chipping ice in the quarry for a long, long time. I can't help but be nervous, but actually, I guess I've got decades before I really have to worry about it.
Vamos a ver. ¿Cómo es que tienes miedo de Stan? Porque te ha hecho pobre Stan, si es un bonachón.
He's always struck me as pretty harmless, except economically.
Sure, but you never can tell what someone like Stan will do. He's got no moral
Tiene
center.
pobrecito.
That term again.
Pues si solo vendía barcos y ataúdes.
Safely stuck in the Bermuda quarry for a good long time.
Vale, debe ser buenos mates, a ver si podemos hacer algo.
I'm a creative accountant. Math doesn't really enter into it.
You any good?
Don't judge me by where I live. I've just had a few setbacks. It's all I can afford right now, but it's temporary.
Vale. Voy en busca del secreto de Monkey Island. Se lo voy a decir, venga, sí, no hay problema ya.
That's a good move. I've heard the secret is a one-of-a-kind intangible, which means you can assign it whatever value you want to. Also, since it's very old, you can claim a lot of depreciation.
Wait, are you trying to tell me I'm gonna have to pay taxes on the secret?
Not if you're smart about it.
Vale. Voy a explorar la isla. Me quedo con esto. A ver.
Nice likeness of you. Where's the other half?
No comment.
¿Me lo das?
Can I have the picture?
No, that would be weird.
No se lo puedo cambiar.
Easy, Ned. He's not coming.
A ver.
Hey, that's my chest.
¿Qué contiene?
That's a mighty fine looking chest you have there. What's in it?
Everything I own. The fruits of a man's life. The yardstick by which I'll be measured when I'm gone. It's mainly paperwork.
Paperwork, huh?
I'm afraid so.
Paperwork, huh?
Nada.
I'm afraid so.
Nada,
I'm gonna
vámonos.
explore the island a little bit.
Holler if you find anything interesting.
Pues me voy. No quiero más nada tuyo ya. Me he puesto nervioso. Venga, entramos. Escultura. Huele a rayos y
A
centellas.
bucket filled to the brim with rotten fish bones.
Y el fuego.
The wind must have blown out the fire.
¿Podemos meterlo o utilizarlo? A esto.
It's way too high to reach.
Está demasiado alta. Vale. Un palo o uno. Bueno, a veremos, a ver. No. Inspecciones de pie de dientes.
It's old and the bristles are frayed, but it does resemble a toothbrush.
No podemos nada, vale. Pincha.
I'm staying far away from this.
Perfecto, no te acerques. Y el fuego. Aquí sí que llegamos, ¿no? Se va a derretir.
It's a very regal looking ice sculpture.
Ah, pues sigue teniéndolo, vale. Es que antes de entrar quiero ver lo que hay por aquí. Leer el cartel.
It
Antes del
says
juzgado.
Courthouse of Bermuda.
Vale, ayuntamiento.
It's locked.
Vale.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Entonces ahora no. Vamos al juzgado. El hombre de antes, ¿no? Sentir el calor.
Toasty.
Order! Order in the court! I am going to cite you for contempt of court for not asking permission to approach the bench.
Madre mía.
I humbly apologize. May I approach the bench, Your Honor?
You may approach the bench. Court is now in session. Judge Plank presiding. How do you plead?
Innocent.
Debido a la falta de pruebas se retiran todas las acusaciones. En caso de Guybrush contra Ballena, la ballena resultó ser cómplice. El caso fue sobre sí cuando el testigo no se presentó por la vale. Jamás volé aquel fuerte. No se hallaron residuos de pólvora.
due to lack of evidence, all charges have been dropped.
Order! Order in the court! Quiet on the gallery, or there will be arrests.
¿Qué error cometió su señoría para tener este cargo? Como se la toca con su dinero, he dicho que ya estoy buscando el secreto de Monkey Island. Vale, a ver qué nos dice.
What did Your
Primera.
Honor do wrong to get this appointment?
Never beat a Supreme Court justice in cribbage.
¿Tiene que comprarse la toga?
Your Honor,
¿Se
do
tiene
you
que
have
comprar
to
la
buy
toga
your
él?
own robes? Or are they court appointed?
Order! Order in the court! If I don't get order, I am going to clear the court.
Vale. Lleva pantalones debajo de la toga, no es que me va a tirar.
Your Honor, are you wearing pants under that robe? Please remember that you're under oath.
Order! Order in the court! If I don't get order, I am going to clear the court.
He dicho ya que estoy buscando el secreto de Monkey
Did I
Island.
mention I
Venga, a
am
ver.
searching for the secret of Monkey Island?
Until it becomes a legal matter before the court, it is of no interest to me. Although, I do remember a case several years back where the secret was claimed to be a fraud and a scam to sell computer games. I believe that was settled out of court for a substantial sum.
Vale.
That is all, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned.
Pues vámonos. Presentarme ante el juez.
May I approach the bench, Your Honor?
You may approach the bench. Court is now in session. Judge Plank presiding.
Ah, no tengo nada, vale. Vámonos.
I have
Let's
no
go.
business with the court, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned.
Vale, a ver, tenemos isla entonces. Castillo de hielo. ¿Estará Frozen ahí? ¿Estará Elsa? La cantera de hielo. Ah, ahí estará, vale. Vamos a ver si la podemos ver al hombre este.
Is there anything special about this stump?
No. Why?
Well, it was tagged, so I thought, you know, maybe there would be a great gag about a secret opening to a system of tunnels or something like that.
Please don't joke about tunnels next to the prison, sir.
Are you in the
No sé
chums?
quién es eso.
Not saying
Venga.
anything.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story
Sí.
to share?
Sí. Estaba una cofa con un vigía demonio llamado Flambé.
I was up in a crow's nest with a demon lookout called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden,
Y de repente mi barco fue engullido por una ballena.
my ship was swallowed by a whale.
Y luego clavamos un anzuelo a las fauces.
We stuck
Vale.
a hook in the beastie's mouth
Muy bien.
and caught it from the inside.
Listen.
Ya te voy a decir un consejo sobre los cañeros. A ver, venga.
By which you mean people who fish.
Right, but if you are one, you'd say angler.
I would.
Every subculture has its own special language. Words with
A ver.
significance specific to that subculture.
Dime.
When you use them, you convey both meaning and membership.
Vale.
That sounds good.
That's why authentic sounding fish stories always have plenty of angler
Algo de
lingo.
cañeros.
For example, I wouldn't tell people a big fish broke my string. I'd say
Cabeceando.
I was jigging with a hard bait when a strike from a lunker snapped my leader.
That's both highly specific and difficult to understand.
Vale.
Exactly the point. Want to give it a try?
Sí, vamos a intentarlo, venga.
Okay.
Estás pescando al curricán desde una cofa con el socairero llamado Flambé.
I was bait casting dead stick from a crow's nest with a Guggen called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden,
Y de repente mi barco fue engullido por un leviatán de ballena devoradora de cebos y rompedora de sedales donde los haya. Hostia, venga,
my
esta.
ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one.
Vale. Después clavamos un chambel en las fauces de la bestia y recogimos el sedal desde dentro.
Then we stuck an umbrella jig head in the beastie's mouth and reeled it in from the inside.
Yeah, that's the way. You almost sound like a real angler. I have
Vale.
given you my best tip. See if you can get some other chums to do the same.
I'll do that.
Muy bien.
Hi. Any chance I could get inside the
Somos
quarry?
peces gordos,
Not
déjame.
gonna try to get in here, just out. What's the purpose of your visit?
Vendo hielo y está sondeando posible problema. Vale, quería una visita guiada, es una visita de cortesía. Bueno, visita guiada.
We don't give tours here.
Vale.
The only people allowed inside are the prisoners. And also, I suppose, people visiting the prisoners, but no one
Visita
ever
de
does
cortesía, entonces, vale. Quiero una visita de
I'd like
cortesía.
to visit a prisoner, please.
We do have a visitation policy, but it's quite strict. Who are you here to see?
Ahí están.
Stan.
We do have a Stan. I'm a little surprised he'd have a visitor. Can you prove you know him?
I can describe him. Loud jacket.
Hace China,
Never
no
stops
puede mover
moving
los
his
brazos
arms
y los labios.
or his lips.
That does sound like him, but I'm supposed to see some actual physical evidence. Just bring me something that shows you two
En la misma
have ever
habitación.
been in a room together. That way, I can tell my boss that I did my job.
Vale. ¿Y le enseñamos esto? ¿Le valdrá? Pues parece que no. ¿Mira qué? Mirad la garita.
The guard is guardedly guarding the guardhouse.
¿Qué le podría decir? ¿Esto?
Those are two very sinister looking people.
Vale. Necesito yo. Necesito yo.
Hey, that's prisoner Stan with the famous Governor Marley. I didn't know he was such a player.
Vale, ¿no te gusta? No le gusta. Sopla de pez globo. Coger el diario. Leer el diario del chat. Nada. Lista el poema de incógnito. Este no me va a dejar. Leer el inspirador folleto para nuevos tripulantes. Vale, pues entonces entiendo que todavía no puedo. Algo más me faltará.
Do not approach the gate, please, sir.
Vale, pues vámonos.
I'd like to visit my clip.
Like I told you, I need to see.
O sea, si no le gustan cepillo de dientes, pues ¿qué voy a hacer? Vamos a entrar dentro.
Nice view.
Vale, que tenemos algo por aquí. No. Subimos. A todo lo alto. Es un antiguo barco vikingo, ¿no? He llegado ya. Venga.
Roaring fire, melting ice. Very hoogly.
Welcome, loyal subject.
Pensar en el cubo.
It's slowly filling up with castle.
Más leña. Libro morado, ¿qué
At
quieres?
the end of the plank.
My only copy. Please don't touch it.
Pues le podemos regalar uno igual con un poquito de suerte. A ver si quiere, él acepta.
I'm Guybrush Treepwood.
Un gran pirata. No te he entendido.
I didn't quite catch that.
Grunt.
I see.
Vale.
Bermuda seems like a friendly place.
Vale.
Yeah, I feel you.
Vale. Reina de hielo. Mira, una llave dorada. Su majestad, su alteza real o soberana más relevante, autoritaria, altísima real. Esta.
Oh, most regal, high, authoritative, benevolent ruler person.
No need to be so formal. This is Bermuda. You're Guybrush Treepwood, aren't you? I'm Odina the Ninth.
Claro, somos
I know your wife.
marido y mujer, claro.
Elaine?
You sound uncertain. How many wives have you got?
Just the one I'm aware of.
What brings you north of the 19th parallel, Guybrush?
Vale, vuestra corona, de hecho.
Your crown. as a matter of
Vamos a ver
fact.
los reyes.
Get in line. Everybody wants the crown.
Everybody?
The crown of keys is a ceremonial artifact worn by the reigning queen of Bermuda. It was originally fashioned from the house keys of the citizens as a gesture of trust.
Con la idea de los
And your
ciudadanos.
submission?
My predecessor as queen is the one who added the golden key. I think it gives a certain pizzazz.
Naturally, you'll want to have that cleaned once in a while.
It stays perfectly clean as long as I don't let greasy pirates put their paws all over
Vale,
it.
o sea que no nos va a
You
dejar
may touch
tocarla.
the crown if and when you become queen,
Pero no
and
antes.
not before.
Vale.
Become queen. Interesting.
Matándola a ella, claro.
Hypothetically, how exactly would a person become queen of Bermuda?
You have to earn it, win it, wrest it from the iron grip of the previous queen. Most people can't manage that, of course. But by the traditions of Bermuda, all are welcome to try. To become queen, you must show your qualifications by defeating the current
Vale.
queen in 3 contests. The contests test your heartiness, your seriousness, and your intelligence.
Vale, pues algunas de esas cosas. Para convertirse en piedra. Y si solo quiero ser reina de un ratito, pues...
I have some of those things.
We'll see. Then no cheating.
Vale.
We'll see.
Vale, concursos. Qué más detalles, a ver.
Can you give me more details on the contests to become queen?
The contest of heartiness is
En
an
comer,
eating
muy bien, pesca crudo.
contest. Raw fish. Call it sushi if it helps you sleep better. The contest of seriousness is one where you must keep a straight face. Whoever laughs first loses, which I never do. The contest of intelligence is an algebra test. 20-second time limit, best answer wins. And yes, I do always have the best answer. You sound like you're serious about this.
Vale, al de...
I
voracidad.
challenge you to the contest of heartiness.
Come with me. We've got to go downtown.
Vale, al de voracidad, al comer, vamos a comer.
See that triangle? There are 3 of them here in the building. One for each contest. When you want to formally issue a challenge, you ring the triangle.
Ya lo hemos tocado.
Dios mío, another challenge.
Dios mío, ha dicho. ¿Qué te parece?
Ladies and gentlemen, although your appetite for this nauseating affair never ceases to amaze me, it is my solemn duty to adjudicate this, the contest of heartiness.
Mártires.
As you are all thoroughly aware, the objective is to successfully and permanently consume more raw fish than your
Permanentemente.
opponent. Today's challenge fish is Slimehead.
Pez reloj.
Wait a moment. The bucket of plenty contains no plenty. There are no fish here whatsoever. And the contest cannot be held without fish.
Vale, nos
Everyone go
falta...
home.
Vale. Nos falta... un pez reloj. Ay. Bueno, pues creo que lo vamos a dejar aquí. Y mañana continuaremos. Que se nos está haciendo tarde. Y hay que dormir un poquito. Así que... lo dejamos aquí. Buenas noches. Hasta mañana. Adiós.